give him some Holy Spirit.
Right after he's been given what's due.
So my roommate Isaac showed me this video of like, I don't remember exactly what it was called, but it was like Jesus and Judas's betrayal, like what really happened or something like that, and it's an animated video of
Oh yeah, I was
the
listening
betrayal.
while you were watching it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He says.
I was like, well, I guess I'm here for it now. So I just started
Yeah,
listening.
Judas turns him into the feds instead of the Pharisees. He turns him into the feds, and so
Nice.
like they were on a heist together, and then Judas was like a worm in the heist. So Jesus is about to be arrested by the feds, but then he figures out that Judas, and then he's like, you're about to. He's like, no, he says, get ready to receive some Holy Spirit. And he just starts an absolute smackdown on Judas. It is
I love
so
it.
funny.
Gotta love humor at our Lord and Savior's expense.
It was actually really, really funny.
Oh, I'm sure it was. But just so you know, you're going to hell for that.
Nah, Jesus has a sense of humor, I'm sure.
I'm sure of it.
I'm sure of it.
I'll be right there, Cheech. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out why the fuck this isn't working.
I'm hearing Colton just like mumble very softly in my ear, and it keeps sounding like there's someone next to me.
Oh, there we go. Let's keep looking over. Ah! Oh, never mind. Alright, I'm coming. Are you playing with us too, or are you doing a thing?
Yeah, I'm already with Cheech.
Oh, okay. Oh, is that who you've been playing with?
No, I've been playing by
Oh.
myself. He just
That's
sent
why I
me
was
an
like, wait
invite.
a minute, you said you were playing by yourself. I'm like, wait, you faked somebody, now you're playing with Cheech? I was like, wait a minute, what the fuck? TFTI. You want to invite me?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind, Cheech is on it. I'm not gonna lie, I've kind of been liking the Twinser for fun. I'm not sure why, but
What
kind
are
of
you
cool.
saying?
The Twinser. Kind of been digging
What
it
about it?
recently.
Oh.
I know it's got the same hitbox as the Octane, but it feels different, and I don't know why. I'm
It's
not even
just the
sure I
look.
really know how
It's
to
the
describe
same
it.
reason that I switch to Fennec sometimes. It's the same hitbox, but it's visually different. So you feel like
Right.
it's different.
I tricked myself. My hands are still freezing, so give me a minute. Go, Cheech, go. Oh, I really thought it was gonna go. That's all. Oh, God damn it. I'm so slow because my fingers are slow. And I'm. Oh, shit. Oh, nice. Someone's already up. You and Cheech. Oh, okay. I got this. You want to let it go? That's a clusterfuck I'm not gonna be a part of. Go, Cheech. I'm back. I'm out. Oh, wow.
Oh, I almost cool shot that in.
I'm back. What? He just fell right on top of that, didn't he? Too slow.
Oh no, my fault. That pass.
Alright, that was a little weird. I'm up here, Cheech.
Whoa.
Oh, was that a boost? Thank you. I was gonna be so pissed. Dude, I was so close. I literally needed like 3 boosts. Oh! I just don't want to suck. I've been getting
Well,
worse.
play for another 3,000 hours.
Yeah, not good.
Exactly.
I genuinely don't have that kind of time to. Oh no, cheat! Oh my. Oh, I thought that went in. Bounce down. Damn it. Oh, I'm bad. Wait! Ah, still bad. Just kidding. Oh, get him, Cheech. Cheech is on the wall still. Okay! Remember, we're not GCs. I wasn't ready for that. Cheech is there. I'm up.
Oh my gosh, I'm bad.
Go, Cheech, go. I'm out of boost. I used to be really good at setting up passes. Now I'm just balling doo-doo. Oh no, I fucked that one up. That was my fault. I don't know why I thought we had better position.
Sheesh.
Oh, I can't turn on that. Of course. Oh, heads up.
Ooh. I thought that guy was going for the ball, not me.
That was my bad. That wasn't a very good touch. Or 50, I should say. That's all I can do. I thought he was going for it, to be honest. No way! I tried to bump him. My bad. Just gonna stop touching the ball right now. Unless I have to. That's still dangerous for us, though. Damn it! Back to sucking.
Hey.
Hi. That went through me.
I
Take your time.
was gonna say something about that play, but I forgot what I was gonna say. I should have been there. I thought Waffle was gonna hit it, so I like went for the pass up, and it yeah.
I don't know how he also did one. Getting up, Cheech, I'm out of boost. You wanna take that?
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, wow. Of course.
I'm faster. I'm faster. I'm faster. But I'm not close.
That's the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
What is his name? Titler. I'm not gonna say his first name.
Yeah.
Did you hear what Kanye said?
I just watched listen to her, Allie. Just
Did you hear what he said?
Who?
Kanye.
About Hitler?
About Hitler. I almost said it.
About my man Adolf Hitler over there.
Well, basically, he's on whose show? Did he say that on?
Maury Povich.
It's the guy who got sued for like all of his money for denying the shootings. Who?
So I don't know who you're talking about.
Alex Jones. Kanye was on Alex Jones' podcast earlier, and he straight up said that he likes Titler. Like he looks up to him. Yes.
Oh. Well, I feel like Kanye's definitely on a downward spiral.
That's it. Kanye's dead. Like
But I'm also
his
pretty sure that that's not really Kanye. I'm pretty sure the lizard people killed him, and now they're bringing him down as him.
So that's another thing. He's so what's the word?
Wacky.
Well,
Zany.
yeah. Yes, especially
I'm waiting for
zany.
him to get an opposite of Michael Jackson change. Well, no, actually, exactly like
Dude.
Michael Jackson. I'm sorry, from black
Yes.
to white. Right? No, I got it backwards. I'm waiting for him to turn white, and white Kanye makes me nervous.
So he's been wearing like full body masks, full body suits with like full mask and everything else because he's so concerned about the way he looks. Hey, thanks, Waffles. That he says it affects his performances, so he needs to hide his face so he can focus on performing and not worry about what he looks like. Yeah.
I feel like Jay-Z should have that issue, not as much Kanye. I'm not saying Kanye's an attractive man, but Jay-Z, I feel like, should be the first motherfucker who's like, I don't like how I look.
I could have demoed.
I got him.
Thank you.
But I am out of boost. My boost management is not good.
Ah, shit.
Oh no!
Oh, they're starving me, dude. I guess trying to,
I
at least.
just can't hit the ball right now. I also have no boost. But we're gonna do
Oh!
Straight down. I'm there. Come on.
Come on! Oh!
Okay, why did that go behind me? What the fuck?
Sorry, Wops. Not sure what you were doing there, but... No! I timed it so perfectly! Counted in my head. You're gonna lose your flip in 4, 3, 2, and I missed!
Why you missed? It doesn't take 4 seconds for you to lose your flip.
Well, I didn't start counting immediately.
Oh, okay. Wait, then that would have been even longer. You only have your flip for 1.5 seconds.
That's it?
Yes.
Well, I still
There's
flipped.
our problem.
Maybe it's just like I was up in the air and like time slowed down. For me. Well, I know you don't have it for that long. It was just an analogy, Waffles. Don't think about it too much.
Yeah. You're like actually counting right now? Who cares that? Well, let's get out of here.
Speaking of analogies, I actually got my roommate worked up today because I said that there's no such thing as cold.
As what?
Cold. There's no such thing as cold.
As
COLD?
Yes.
What? What do you mean?
Yeah, what?
What I mean is the way that
It's
energy
real?
the way that energy and heat are transferred, which energy is heat, heat is energy. There's no such thing as cold. All there is
cold.
less hot.
Less hot.
I'm not kidding. There's no such thing as cold. There's hot and less hot. Think about it this way. What warms the earth?
The sun.
The sun. What cools the earth? Lack of sun. There is no cold without the lack of heat. So it's not about whether something's cold. It's about whether something is not hot.
So you're just saying this. What if the sun didn't exist?
I feel like that's science with just way more steps.
I feel like it's a conspiracy
Science
theory.
is way more steps. No, it's not a conspiracy. So cold. This isn't a conspiracy
I'm
theory.
trash, help.
So cold, like the idea of cold, was created because there is a feeling that happens when there is a lack of warmth, right? And
Okay.
that feeling that feeling,
hands are
lack of
feeling
warmth, we call cold. But there's not a numerical value for hot compared to cold. Like if you put temperatures on a scale, would you be able? You can't tell me exactly when hot turns to cold. There is no value because it's subjective.
It is subjective, but not scientifically.
Therefore, that scale of hot to cold has to either just be a sliding scale of hot or a sliding scale of cold, because no one can say.
Oh, I
when
freaking
hot
pinched it the wrong way.
I guess because, I mean, in a way I understand what you're saying, like the sun is where we get our heat from, so with the absence of sun, it's not cold, it's just less sun.
Well,
but at the same time,
that was just
Oh,
an
shoot.
example, though. So we've established that there has to be a sliding scale of either hot or cold. You can't have them both because the switch between is subjective. But the way that heat and cold theoretically transfer
No boost.
is that heat pretty much exists and cold goes into heat, meaning that if something
Okay,
is
so
hot,
listen, this is just about places that have suns. The entire universe, there are planets and other things in this universe that don't have a sun to keep it warm. It's just a big
Right.
ol' freaking ice ball, because
there's
that's
always less sun.
because of a lack of heat, not because of a presence of cold, but because of a lack of heat.
so. Okay,
I feel like that's kind of like a double.
you can say it the same way.
It's a
If
double entendre.
if there is life on another planet that's just an ice ball, there could be beings or whatever having the same conversation that heat isn't
There's just
actually a thing.
less ice.
There's just
Right,
less ice.
But the difference is the way that energy transfers. So what we see as cold, the way that it gets warm, or the way that warm gets cold, vice versa, is by this theoretical cold transferring into the heat, meaning that it comes second, meaning that whatever is hotter has to have existed first for it to be cold.
I mean, I'm not completely disagreeing with you, but I'm also not
So-
really saying you're right.
So if you were to take
Because there's arguments against that.
if you were to take a small chamber of air, of hot air and cold air,
Waffles.
blocked by a door,
Butthole.
okay, and you open that door, okay, the cold air goes and seeks out the warm air because the cold air wants to be warm. So the cold air seeks out the hot air. They don't actually mix. The cold air is like a parasite. And so also like wasps, yes. So when I said this to my roommate, he hated that this was even a question that I asked, or not really a question. He hated that this was even a statement that I said. So instead of disagreeing with my statement, he went into this whole like existential type like thing
I was like, dude, you're fucking right.
where
That's crazy.
where like he disregarded my question completely and pretty much said that science is void of importance if the human experiences something that isn't necessarily like aligned. So he was basically saying that the human experience is more important than science, instead of actually saying if I'm wrong or not. He just hated the fact that I said that at all and went into this big thing.
No, I can understand that.
Yeah, I don't entirely agree with what that statement.
See, the thing about it is that there's nothing to disagree with. Energy transfers in a specific way.
Are you saying that you're right and like that's it? That you're just right? Because I'm telling you.
Statement. No. So cold exists as a as a, what's the word? Not as a principle, but as a, what's the word I'm trying to come up with?
I fucked up on my controller.
I guess principle is
Actually hurt.
I guess the right word. So being cold is a thing, but I'm saying
Dang
that because of the way that hot and cold molecules transfer between each other, it's actually not a sliding scale of hot to cold. It's a sliding scale of hot or less hot.
No.
Like molecularly speaking.
No.
You know, this
Yes,
is really pissing me off because I
no,
know
no,
what
because-
word you were trying to use, and I also have it on the tip of my tongue, but I cannot say the word.
Oh, I hate that, right? I hate that. It happens to me all the time.
I can't even. I
Oh,
honestly
that's fine.
haven't been listening. I am so
I honestly haven't been
right
listening.
now by the word that I cannot fucking figure out.
It is because for something to exist, it has to have atoms that are moving, right?
Correct.
And for atoms to move, you have to have heat.
When you're
Okay.
in
Because that is
trouble,
energy.
what
and
is
so
that
if
called?
something exists, it has atoms that are moving.
Listen.
And therefore has heat.
There are also things that can't exist with heat, that only can exist with cold. Right?
How cold, though?
What? Okay, so, and for instance, what is it? Liquid nitrogen
Yes.
is very cold.
Yes.
And
Is it very cold or is it very not warm? See, that's my problem. That's my question. That's my question.
But hold on.
Because it
'Cause
still has
nitrogen-
molecules that are moving.
Nitrogen exists
not
in
repercussion.
every. Can be a liquid if it's cold, a gas if it's less cold, and then like I don't know. I really don't know because we see all these chemicals that can be in certain states, like water.
Who else is here?
So water
Colton.
can be
you
a
need to hop in
solid
on this.
if it's
Yes.
frozen.
Oh, you
It
said
can
it's-
also be a liquid at room temperature, but it also
Right.
could be a gas at
Right.
high temperatures.
Why do I want to say it starts with a D?
No, but the thing about it is the atoms in the ice and everything are still moving, which means there's still heat in it, which means it still exists as heat. It has to exist as heat, otherwise the atoms cannot move. Therefore, it is still only less hot.
So I'm saying is your theory, your conspiracy theory is wrong.
It's not wrong.
Come on, okay.
There you go.
Two
ask
things
me
can be
shot.
true at once here, Cheech. You can go outside and say that you're cold, and that is fair because that is a human experience that we all experience. We have a term for it, and so you can go outside and say you're cold. I'm not saying you can't do that. What I'm saying,
Okay, scientifically, you cannot say that something is just less warm.
yes, you can.
No.
If I walk up to an iron bar that has just been heated up, and then touch it a few minutes after it was heated up, I can say it was colder, or I could say it's not as hot. That's the same thing. So you can't tell me that I can't say it's less warm, because it is. Colton.
But what if something is perpetually cold? It was never warm.
Define cold. Define cold. Where does hot turn into cold? Where?
It depends on the temperature.
Exactly. It's a sliding scale, so you can't definitively say something is cold because it's
Well,
not.
if it's such a
nice
sliding
shot.
scale, that means you also can't say something's hot.
That's true.
Because
Got
that
a
means
good
it
point.
goes both ways.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
so
not something that you can
so
have
what I was
one
saying
without the
earlier.
other.
So what I was saying earlier is that
like night and
this
day, it's
either
less
this
day.
has to be a sliding
same thing.
scale of two things. It has to be a sliding scale because there are temperatures. The question is it a sliding scale of more or less hot or more or less cold? And I would say it's more or less hot because
Well,
if something
then you're
was
picking
absolute-
one. You're saying it as if both existing at the same time is impossible when it's not. You're coming from a point where there is only one way to read this scale, but that's untrue, because then that would also mean that would apply to everything else with a consequence. It's a consequence. That was the word we were looking for, right? That's
The
what
heck
I was
did
looking
just
for.
walk
Fuck.
into the middle of-
Jacob
That was
just
really
had-
fucking annoying. I also just had an
Colton,
existential
so the
break of my own.
original thing that I said is that cold doesn't actually exist, and it's just a concept that we created to identify a lack of heat. My argument is that because of the way energy transfers, cold air transfers into hot air, cold transfers to heat, not the other way around. That because no one can define exactly where hot and cold start because they're not objective.
What's up?
You have to either have a sliding scale of hot and less hot, or cold and less cold. And I think that it would be hot and less hot because of the way energy transfers. Because if you don't have heat, if you don't have movement, if you don't have friction, you don't have energy, nothing can exist because
I'm
atoms
gonna go talk
have
to my
to move,
scientist
which
friends
creates
because
heat.
I believe you're wrong on this one. Well, I'm not wrong. I feel like you're half right, but you're also half wrong. Because I mean,
And
you
that's
can
the-
really
and
read it
That's
that
my
way if
problem,
that's how
Jake,
you
that
if
I've been
that's how it
having.
works.
That's my problem that I've been having, is I can't decide if I am half wrong or if I'm not, because there are two different.
Come on,
You know,
Waffles.
you're right.
Come on.
there are two
Come on.
different-
No.
And I'm trying to figure out what people think.
I think that on a scientific level, you are wrong. Not 100%. I'm not gonna say 50%.
So what do you think? What do you?
But-
So what do you? So what do you think the answer is? Do you think that it's not heat and less heat? Do you think that it is cold and less cold?
So
Or do you think that it is a sliding scale of them both? Or
I'm gonna say it's both, sliding scale of both on a scientific level, because of the fact that so many elements can exist in all three. What's
states
the
of
word?
matter?
Yeah, states of matter. So if you're saying atoms, which everything is made of atoms, need heat to exist, that is wrong. That is 100% wrong.
So Mason, would you say that?
Oh, I'm gonna take it back. Hold on, Colton. Not 100%. Go ahead.
Would you say that absolute zero is a degree of heat?
So that was actually another question that I was asking today. I'm glad you brought that up.
Oh gosh.
Because here's another question.
Way to go,
if
Bubba.
you put something into absolute zero, if I'm put into a casket and I get put at absolute zero, my molecules aren't moving. Do I even exist at this point?
Yes.
What?
Do I even
mean, if you're
exist?
dead,
because
then
my
no.
atoms have stopped moving.
Well, you still have
Mason,
atoms.
Doesn't mean they
what's
don't
the first-
exist. The
what's
atoms
the first,
of a rock still exist.
Mason, what's the first law of thermodynamics?
I don't remember the order.
Okay, the first law
There-
of thermodynamics is that matter can't be created or destroyed.
Yeah,
So yes, you still exist. Just because nothing's moving doesn't mean you don't exist.
Bingo.
Okay, that's true.
Oh, and then my only answer to the question you said earlier too about when does cold start and when does heat end, my only defense to that, whether it made sense or not, I don't know, but my only defense to that would be, I would say freezing temperature. Because heat is what makes liquid, and cold is what makes liquid a solid.
So-
That's my defense why cold would be a thing, because cold itself, or your absence of heat, is what can even turn something like
Oh,
a liquid
shit.
into a different form of matter.
What the heck just happened? Right. So
open goal.
But I just pull shot it.
all I'd say is that you are right, except for the fact that you said that the cold does it. It's the absence of heat that does it.
Okay, but
But again, it's
hot
the same thing. You could also say it's the fucking absence of cold is why the sun exists. If it was cold and that, like what are you fucking talking about?
Actually, no, you can't say that because there are no sources of cold.
Oh shit.
There are only sources of heat in the galaxy. There are no sources of cold. Like there are no
I feel
planet
like
or anything.
I feel like the
What
matter
happened?
that's in space.
Why'd they all stop moving?
Yeah, why did they? I thought I was lagged out.
I thought I was like that
Or,
too. I
actually-
panicked.
Does anyone know if being in a vacuum makes it cold? Would the vacuum of space, because space is a vacuum, would the
That's what
vacuum
I'm
of
saying.
space make things specifically cold?
It's very cold in space. Yeah.
It is, but is that because of the vacuum of space, or is it because of the lack of suns?
well,
I feel like we're
it's
trailing
cold
off here.
It's
little bit,
cold.
yeah.
Listen, it's cold because a vacuum is the absence of anything moving. So
Yeah.
if there's no molecules moving, a vacuum is in theory kind of absolute zero. Like in its own
Okay.
way,
Okay.
a vacuum could be similar to absolute zero.
I mean, when I put my finger while I'm using the vacuum at the house, it's. I mean, test me on that. What if it's hot outside and the air is still cooler inside? It's not because of an absence of heat. It's an open hole.
So if you
The heat
vacuum
can
your
get
house,
in
you
anytime
have
it
Oh,
a
no!
space.
Dang it.
This just in: if you vacuum your carpet, you've created absolute zero.
You've created You've created literally outer space in your fucking house. Have fun with it.
Allison said if I gave her $1,000, she probably wouldn't be able to guess what we're talking about right now.
No, you can
$1,000
give me my
was on the
life
line,
savings
and she had to
gonna
guess
ask
for the
Allison.
$1,000 she would never
I'm
be
gonna-
able to.
No, I'm gonna ask Allison this question when I get there,
Gosh.
And then
and
be
we're
like,
gonna
remember
have
that bet?
such a
Yeah.
conversation about it. I'm gonna wait until I'm several drinks deep though, so I'm gonna ramble about everything. I'm gonna purposely wait until I'm drunk to ask this question. My brain's gonna be, dude, like I'm gonna be all over the place. Like literally ask me any question, I'll answer that whole lickety splur, yeah.
You're gonna
This
get
guy.
lost in the
Nice.
He's
sauce.
on like, what does he say, like Adderall or whatever?
Yeah, he's like I got 10 minutes until 40 millilograms of Adderall kick in.
Of Addy kick in, baby. What a problem, man. That dude was fucking weird, man.
I know, he's so funny.
Oh
the
my god,
fuck?
actually, I don't know if it might be too long, but I have a video I need to send you then from iFunny, because it is like a TikTok stitched version of that, goddammit, of that video, and it's crazy what this guy does. At least it is
I
for me.
still don't feel like my question has been answered.
It hasn't.
Well.
Where did we leave off?
Because we're still pretty sure that you're wrong.
Yeah.
So.
But I want to know why.
Well,
What was
you're
the
I
initial
you're
just told you. You're
You're-
just disagreeing with it.
you're saying that like cold just doesn't exist, which is not true. It's not just
Well,
it's not just our
It's like
the
time
human
is a
being
construct.
imagination.
I'm saying-
Exactly,
I'm
it's not just a
saying-
construct.
I'm saying that being cold is a
Make it sound like it's illegal.
no. So I'm not saying that.
Mid.
I'm saying that cold exists as a
Less
concept
hot?
more than a
Only
reality.
in the metaverse.
How about this, Mason?
Hmm.
Heat exists,
Yes.
and there is no opposite of heat that exists. But hot and cold are subjective human feelings and adjectives.
Yes, he
I'm
has said
not
that.
disagreeing
He
with
has
that.
said that.
I'm not disagreeing with that whatsoever. All I'm saying is that based on the what's the word? Based on the habits of energy transfer, cold always transfers into heat and not the other way around. And therefore cold is
Nope, you wanted to say that backward.
Huh?
You wanted to say that backward. Heat transfers into the cold to warm it up, but cold does not transfer into heat to cool it down.
Is that what it is?
Ha.
You
Ha.
sound
Either way.
ridiculous right now, Wally.
Ha.
Either way, it still only goes. Either way, it still only goes one way. So my
Thank you,
point
Chief.
still stands that you have to have a sliding scale of either hot or cold.
Oh, look at
Either
the
way you
list
say
of
it.
the people that we went through this match.
Wow.
Oh, I wasn't even paying attention.
Neither was
I was
I.
talking.
I wasn't either.
I'm more worried about the conversation.
Didn't they
Alright.
I'm on
AFK at one point?
autopilot.
They did, yeah, but they left. They timed out,
I'm on
actually.
Rocket League autopilot right now.
Well, I gotta go pee. Actually, that might be my last one. What time is it? Actually, instead of the time, what time are you going to bed, babe? Wait, an hour?
In a little bit.
Shit.
Oh, she needs to grow up.
Alright, I'm gonna go pee.
Hey,
I'll
Cheech,
be
go
back.
pee and put Allison on the mic.
Okay. Wait, no, I'll
Nice.
never get the microphone. I'll never get my headset back, so no, I'm not
I
gonna
know
do
you won't.
it.
I'm gonna call her. I swear.
She'll
I'm
get
gonna
way
call her.
too enthralled.
I know she will. Her and I are gonna have a 2-hour-long conversation. I know we will.
Do I get to join?
Absolutely. See, so Colton, do you understand what I mean though? That whether heat transfers into cold or cold transfers into heat, it does not happen the other way around. Meaning that one doesn't exist. It's just less or more of the other.
Well,
And is it the cold or the heat? And I'm convinced that it's weight. Weight.
no, we're not talking about weight.
So if a vacuum is theoretically absolute zero,
I said in
so there's
in
so if a vacuum is nothing, and it creates cold, then would it be cold that exists? And it would actually be a sliding scale of cold?
no.
Even though a sun, oh, well, actually, technically, never mind. I almost just answered my own issue.
Dang it.
But the sun is not a solid mass, correct?
Can you take
The sun is a gas.
Oh my god.
Exactly.
Yes.
The sun is a
Yes.
gas. So, technically, that means there is nothing physical
I
that
forgot the phone
creates
was on
heat
my-
either. So, would the absence of heat be what creates the cold? So, when you said there's nothing that creates cold, well, the absence of heat not being the primary, but saying that because of the absence of it is like the absence of a gas is what causes cold.
So the problem with that statement though is for there to be an absence of something,
Is somebody gonna
it
invite
had
me?
to have
Oh,
been
shit.
there for there to be an absence of it. Otherwise, it would have just been nothing altogether.
Well, then what would you call a black hole then? Because that being something that would create
That-
the absence would.
That
I know
is,
that's
it
not
is,
obviously in every situation, but
a black hole is something that consumes.
Yeah, a black
Things.
hole is actually when gravity gets so heavy it sucks itself in on itself. So I don't know if that constitutes non-existence because it's literally eating itself. I'm not
well, and
exactly
I also
sure how
just
black
heard
holes
something
work.
that supposedly, I don't know if it's true or not, but supposedly
White holes.
scientists just found a
White
black
holes.
hole that a few years ago had sucked in a star, and they said that I don't know how they could tell it was the same one, but that it was spitting it back out like years later. Now, again, whether or not that's true or not, I don't know. But
That's
So on the
I had
topic
heard
of
it, and I'm like, how would you track that?
on the topic of black holes, I feel like that would be literally impossible because, well, improbable because we don't know enough about black holes. All we know is that it consumes light. Like you can't find, there is no light in a black hole. But it's very
Also called the
interesting.
light hole.
You should see or look up a black hole simulation. It's really, really interesting. So as soon as you, if you yourself were to enter a black hole, you would see yourself stretch, like your legs would start
Yeah, 'cause
stretching.
the gravity is so heavy.
Yeah, it's so weird, but it's your body's not actually stretching. It's just the light travels differently every uh I can't even think of
Well,
a
actually, no,
measurement.
it's because gravity and time are actually connected.
Your mom's connected.
So
Got 'em.
if you had a difference in gravity, you
That was so
experience
good,
time
Cheech.
differently.
Well, the way black holes
Are we
absorb
still playing
light.
or no?
Yeah, we are.
Let's go, girls.
Okay.
The way black holes absorb light, yeah, you would be you would die of old age before you would see yourself actually go all the way through. Like even enter,
It's crazy
basically.
to think about. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Imagine
I've watched Star
gravity
So what
Trek,
you're
and that shit looks
what you're
pretty
telling
sick.
me is Interstellar is not actually a true story?
No, not at all.
That was a
Not at all.
good movie though.
It was. It was kind of a
They
mind fuck.
they are correct in that you would
Oh,
experience time differently because of the different gravities.
Interstellar actually got like several rewards for its depiction of black holes. Awards, I'm sorry. They got a lot of awards for their depiction of black hole, a black hole. But I haven't watched yet, and I want
Cheech
to.
and everything.
But
Oh, it's a good movie.
it's like what, almost 3 hours long.
Anyway, these are the type of questions that keep me up at night, by the way.
Yeah, baby.
Well, I can understand, I guess, where it would have stemmed from, but I also feel like
I
you were
will
just
in 1 second.
needed to keep yourself busy because that's a bit of a out there one, but I also get it.
See, but like,
But the
why not
absence of
ask that
evidence
question,
isn't
though?
the
'Cause, like,
isn't the
so
evidence
my-
of absence though.
My roommates hated that I even asked this question because he pretty much just said like this question's a waste of time. There's no point even. But like, why not? Why not ask the question?
Well, there's better questions to ask, that's for sure.
It's better question.
Sure, there are
Yeah,
more
I've got
relevant questions.
questions on my
I mean,
calculus.
there are more
fucking
relevant
exam.
questions to ask, but who's to say it's a better one? Oh, Colton flying away.
Well, I mean, considering the fact that it doesn't, even if we did find out the answer, like if there was a definitive answer, what kind of
I demoed him.
what
So.
kind of applications would that do that would
Right,
positively
like I
affect
said,
us, right?
it's not relevant to our everyday life. Doesn't
It's
mean
not
we should-
relevant at all. Even if it were true, it wouldn't mean
Still doesn't
anything.
change how we say cold.
Right.
Like, damn, dude, it's less sun out here. Fuck.
It wouldn't help
It's less sun as
scientists
fuck.
discover anything or understand anything.
I'm not suggesting we change a single thing. I'm simply asking if I'm wondering how it works, like numerically. I want to know the numbers on what existed first and how it works. And I don't want to wait.
Well, then
until
why
I
don't
get
we
to
also
the
talk
bird
about
date
what
to
came
figure it
first, the
out.
chicken or the egg?
It would
Yes.
have to be the chicken, actually. Otherwise, the egg could not be incubated.
So
I mean, but you could say
It
we
makes
incubate
sense.
eggs with a fucking
that makes
lamp.
sense
What are you talking
because
about?
the question or the theory that you have, Waffles, would not benefit how we understand anything at all. Even if it were true,
Get off.
Yeah.
it wouldn't. So
Oh,
even if you were right, scientists would not even begin to study that because they
Right.
know enough to like.
Oop.
Sorry, I have the ball. They
I'm not disagreeing with you. What I'm disagreeing with
Oh,
right now
Bart.
is the idea
Oh,
that
shit.
just because it's not relevant means it shouldn't be asked.
Okay. So that being said, good question, but no one's gonna answer you.
Someone will answer
You
me
get to
one
deal with
day.
I mean, we
Yeah,
did.
Like, we did give you an answer.
We
It just
have.
wasn't
We
one
have
day.
answered, but it's not important. Like,
So, a lot of things aren't important.
Well,
I agree with you.
what size Nicki Minaj's boobs are is a little more important nowadays.
Who's the hottest man of the year? Come on.
Yeah, that's, we all know it's Ryan Reynolds. I think as long as he's alive, he'll be. Well, no, actually, who was it? I think someone else. I just happened to see someone else was actually crowned that.
I think somebody else just won it this year, actually.
Yeah.
So yes,
I don't even know
interesting
where I saw
topic, Waffles. I'm glad we had this conversation. But bottom line is,
You're wrong.
regardless if it was true or not, it wouldn't benefit anything
Right.
on a scientific level.
Fair. That's
Oh,
fair, but
let's
that's
do a
not
little
like
bit of
a,
stop
that's
trivia
not a,
time.
that's not a conclusive answer though. Is my problem.
Well, but you don't even have a conclusive fucking question, technically.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. Because I can easily completely contradict it with the same question,
Bubba?
just going the other
Oh, nice.
way. Chi-Chi?
No.
Wait, what? Bubba didn't touch that?
No, apparently I did not get it.
Oh.
I hit you into it a little bit.
Nah, you didn't hit me.
Oh,
But I
it
mean,
looks
come
like
on,
it.
Watson, you have to understand, though, where I'm coming from, that you really don't have a definitive question, since I can go opposite on that.
Well, you can
Yeah.
ask the
Saying, well,
opposite
are you
question,
wet,
but
or are
it's still
you
a question.
less, or is there
Alright.
absence of wet?
Oh gosh. Let's
Like,
not
have
do
you-
the
can you
water
start
wet
on-
one.
You can
I have
literally
I have a
do
thing
the
on
same.
that too.
No, that's not where I'm going with this. It was a.
Yeah,
okay.
I'll say it.
It
I'll
was
say
an
it.
analogy. But what I'm trying to say is you could literally say that kind of a that kind of a question can be used about anything. I have less shirt or more shirt. Absence of shirt. Granted, that's
Well-
obviously much dumber way, but the way you pose the question too, it's not a definitive because you can literally go both ways, like a lesbo.
Wait, what?
Wait,
You're
no. That's not right.
Like a bisexual.
There we go.
But let's be real, like if you're lesbian, you're probably both. We call that butch nowadays.
Wait, what?
Did you stream me?
I would. No, I'm not. I wish I was. I totally wish I was.
I'm glad you're not.
Um,
Hey guys, let's have this conversation. Are you less lesbian or more less absence of lesbian?
I feel like
Lesbian.
I feel like if someone's
I almost
butch,
spat my drink out.
if a female
Can we not actually do
lesbian
this?
was
This
butch,
was clearly a mistake.
they'd be more lesbian than someone who's not.
Allie, what?
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel
Welcome
like,
to the conversation, Allie.
Yeah.
Why?
Allison just missed the last hour of conversation.
Yeah,
I feel like Allie
you missed
actually should
so
be a part
much,
of this
Allie.
one. Made a point to let you know. That was funny. Anyway.
So go ahead, tell us
how
your
I feel about
opinion.
question.
Yeah, who's more lesbian, a butch or just a feminine lesbian?
A femboy. Oh! I thought I had that.
Because of the way that they look, but
Wait, I hit the ball like once.
they're like yin and yang.
3 times technically. It's 2 points
I
per
feel
hit.
like I need to get on a podcast with someone
Mm-mm.
who like actually knows science and ask them this question. Probably. A
Hey,
really
I
dumb
know
question
plenty
that
of
can be
science.
answered.
You touched the ball twice, Bubba.
I thought it was 2 points a hit. Is it 3?
It is. It's 2 points.
Oh,
Oh, it's
you
3
hit it
times.
3 times. I thought it was 3. You hit it
I was
3
like,
times,
wait a minute.
Bubba.
Have I been wrong this whole time?
I thought it was 2 or 3. Good job.
I thought I did so
Look at
much
me
more
knowing
than I
you say
did.
stuff.
Well, I thought you gave me the assist on that one, but apparently you
It
didn't.
says 7 ball touches.
You got 7 ball touches and only 6 points.
That makes sense in my head.
Dude, my head's already been tested with the bullshit we've been talking about. So.
You know what? Isn't it like you have to hit it and then an X amount of time has to pass before someone else hits it for it to count as for points? Or
But you know what, Waffles? I will give you credit. That's like one of those stoner questions. I feel like Waffles smokes a lot of weed now. Because that's like you hit a blunt and you go, dude.
Oh
there's
shit,
no
I'm not
such
there,
thing
I'm
as
not there, I'm not there,
cold,
I'm not
the
there, I'm not there.
absence of the sun.
I'm
Well,
saying I'm
I
not
said
there.
that
God
too late.
damn it. I said it like 16 times.
No, I just scored, so chill out.
You said you weren't there, what the fuck?
Yeah, calculated. I know what's up.
I hear babies.
Your uncle says hello.
Hi, babies.
Hi,
You're a punching bag in the background.
Oh, whoa. Where's Allie when you need
Oh,
her to get
yeah.
DrWaffles?
Oh, just touched it twice.
Ah,
Go, do a
It
third
gave
time.
you a clear on that too.
Stay up, stay up, stay up, stay up. Go, go, go. Oh, that would have been nuts.
oh wow.
Heads up.
Oh.
Oh, my
Wow.
Give Bubba a medal for
Like,
being a really
got
good
it.
trier.
I have such slow reaction time, apparently.
You double jumped. You didn't even flip. Hold the stick forward.
Well, no, I was
I'm-
just trying to.
I was also playing Rocket League. I didn't get to watch. Did you win that game or no?
No.
What was the
I
final
started
score?
out really good. I threw like 8 picks. It was.
Well, I saw like 3 interceptions back to back with you. being
Yeah.
the, negative
So the
receiver.
first one. Oh.
Oh,
The first one when I
No.
threw the pick in the end zone and then he fumbled it. I didn't even see his person in the end zone. Like he blended in so bad.
There were so many.
that was a
picks
really good
into it.
interception though on that insane throw he did, hella far. I saw you come up. I'm like, good as earth.
But no, I have a
Oh,
really
shit.
bad quarterback. So I don't have a quarterback with like any sort of decent
okay.
accuracy.
Oh yeah, he's demoing.
Oh, get me one. Oh, man. Heads up.
Oop.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Jesus, Bubba. This isn't Madden anymore. Chill out.
Oh, rip. I'm not trying to hit stick you?
Tackle the fuck out of him. That was a straight up tackle. That was no hit stick.
Oh.
That was my bad. Dropping it back down.
No, I
Go,
didn't.
G! Oh.
Didn't have any boost for it either.
Oh.
So
Dang
we're good.
That
My
was
bad. It
close.
was a
That'd
back
been
pass.
nice. All you, Bubba. All you.
Oh.
Do him dirty.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't want to flip.
Ah shit.
I'm in goal. Go ahead.
Oh, open, open, open.
What? I definitely dodged him. Nice shot.
Hey.
That was so dumb. I went 100% dodge that demo.
Jake stole the goal from me.
Jake,
I'm sorry, what?
Or you did, sorry.
if you had hit it at the speed you were going, that guy would have gotten it.
The heck, I was going just as fast as you were.
No, you were not. I was
fell.
way behind you.
Heads up. I'm lagging.
Oh my gosh. I don't understand this whole like.
I'm still up. Oh, I'm back. I'm up.
Okay.
Gravity and inertia.
Go, Bubba, go.
Oh, I
I
expected
see you, I
them
see
to
you.
hit it.
Oh, go, 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 go.
Just commit. When you are near the ball, just commit.
Well,
Okay, my-
no, I was, but I thought they were gonna hit it up just a tiny bit, so
Oh, I get you.
I jumped up a little bit, and then I just. No.
Oof.
Oh.
Come on.
Oh,
Why you stop moving?
That was
Why'd you stop moving? What? Stop. Just go.
bye, off.
There's a
Your ball.
chance
I'm still behind.
that I stopped moving to pick up my kid.
Oh. That's an excellent reason.
And then you ran right into me.
With 8 people
boost.
on this. Oh my gosh.
I'm behind you, Jake. Left.
Going straight
Oh,
up and down.
thought.
Oh, sorry. I saw Waffles
Ah,
too,
dang
so I was
it.
like, hopefully someone can hurt him on my ass. I got this one. I'm still on the
This is
Straight
wall.
so
down.
hard
If you
to
can.
play.
No, I messed up.
Golden dropped his kid again.
Oh,
Go ahead,
No.
jump, jump, jump.
Can't. I'm up. I'm up. I'm up. Dang it.
Ooh.
I'm in goal. Go ahead. Someone do something.
Got it.
Psych. They.
Pushing up with your cheeks. Whoa, but not that pushed up.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No!
I was a tad low on booze too.
Oh,
Okay.
I missed! What a weird ass bounce.
So you're gonna cut? No.
I'm in goal.
Ooh.
Go, Bubba!
Oh.
Oh.
Dang it.
I was like, if he can just jump up and just send that, that'd be sick.
Hi, boo boo.
I'm out of boost. Oh, I am pushed up though now.
Come on, come on, come on.
Oh my, let's go! That's so good!
Where?
Watch
Where's your
this
binky?
nuts bump. Dude.
Double tap. Into the bump, let's go!
Oh my god, that was nuts. I'm a pull shot god. Wasn't expecting that to work at all, but fucking let's go.
Beautiful. One of the nights that I
Just like-
severely regret not streaming. This was
It was total fun.
It's
freaking
like the
so much
commentary.
fun, dude.
Ooh, I just got pink dueling dragons.
Hold on, I can save recent gameplay. I can save up to the last 30 minutes. Or no, full video? Let's go! Let's go! Okay, we just reached it. It'll save up to an hour. We're at 57 and 13 seconds.